Okay. Okay, let me do a real-time. Let me do a real-time test of this. Share screen. Share this screen. Share. Okay. All right. Can you see my screen? Okay. I'm going to click your email address. Okay. See that pops up? Subject. I'm not even sure. Subject test. And at the bottom here it says "Help me write." Yeah. You see what I'm hovering on? The little pencil and "Help me write." So I click "Help me write," and it's popping up with suggestions here. But I'm going to write
Yes.
thank you, Mail, for all the help this year and an invitation to visit. Thank you, Mail, for all the help this year and an invitation to visit. Create. And it's writing it. I don't know why it's taking so long. It should take, there we go. There you go. Boom. There's the mail. And then I click insert here and it inserts the mail like that. And then I click send, or put in the names, my name, their name. But I can do that in the prompt. I can tell the prompt, write to Richard, blah blah blah, and it'll put Richard's name in, or Jane's name in, or Peter's name in. There you go. Send. Now, to compose that mail would have taken, say, 10, 15 minutes, right? Realistic time. So, but to use the chat to compose the mail, well, what did that take? Was it 1 minute, 2 minutes? So, and if you have to write a lot of mails through your day, yeah, so you got to write 20, 30 mails during the day, that's you created an extra hour or two of free time instantly through using that. Of course, you might want to tweak it and change something.
Yes.
But I mean, here and there, but that's easy, right? Right. And what did it write? Dear name, I wanted to take a moment to thank you for all your help this year. You've been a great asset to the team and I appreciate your hard work and dedication. I'm also writing to invite you to visit our office sometime soon. We'd love to show you around and have you meet the rest of the team. Please let me know if you're interested. Boom. You don't even have to think. Well, you have to think about, is it okay? Of course it's okay. Right. And so, okay. Now that you feel the power of that, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So,
yeah. Yes.
and anytime you get a mail from anybody, it's like, oh, okay. Now, let's say your company, or any company or office don't use Gmail as their mailing system, right? Let's say, a lot of companies have private mailing systems or they use other form. All right. Doesn't matter. You use Gmail and then you just copy and paste it, right, into your company's mail system and you send it that way, right? And you still get Gmail to write the mails for you. It's not complicated. And so the process of doing that is here. You can tell it's not a person because it's perfect. Right? But maybe that perfection is not a bad thing. And look, if you wanted to make it, if you were of a certain mentality and you wanted to make it look human, all you do is all you do is make a spelling mistake. So yeah, now you can, and I could go back to that email and I could change the style. I can say make it friendly. I can say make it persuasive. I can say make it more formal. I can say use legal language. And it will change the language style of it. Probably, I haven't tested it. It'll probably write it in a foreign language as well. Now, and you can make it longer. You can
Mm.
say you can say write it in 50 words. You can say write it in 200 words.
Mhm.
Nobody wants a 200-word email, but it's just an example.
Mhm.
And when you go to Google Documents, right? You go to Google Documents, then you know, write it in paragraphs, write it in tables, write it in boxes, write it as a comparison,
Mhm.
compare the products, compare the
Yeah.
ideas, and redefine it and refine it until you are until you're happy with it, or get a version that you can as a starting point. I think it's a great
Mm.
starting point, you know. Write a page about blah 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 blah, and it gives you some contextual text. And I tested it with stories for my children, and
Mm.
people, and it'll write songs and poems
Mm.
for you as well. And you know, you can you the artistic elements of it, it will tackle very easily, which is quite scary. And so I did it with stories for my kids, where I was writing some stories and I had some ideas, and I wanted to see how my ideas compared with the AI generated ideas.
Mm.
So I took the basic ideas on my story and told the AI to write a story with those ideas in it,
Mhm.
to compare it to my story. Because if that story is better than my story, I'm going to use that story. You know, it's why use mine if mine's not so good?
Mm.
You know, you got two drinks, one good drink and one bad drink. You're going to take the good drink, right? You're not going to take the bad drink. What is the
Mm.
point? And so I did that, and I liked some of the ideas, and I didn't like some of the ideas. And so I took one or two of the ideas from the AI generated and put it into my story, and added it in, and it added something to the flavor of the story. And it will be interesting to see where all of that goes in the future. But nothing is being written by almost nothing is being written by people anymore. And it's speed. It's all about speed and time in doing things. And you like anything, I always use sports as an example. Like tennis, right? You want to know who your opponent is, what their skills are, and you want to know those things so that you can beat them. Game of tennis match.
Mm.
So you want to prepare for the match, and if you're a top tennis player, you don't just prepare for the match. You got a coach and a manager and a physio and various other people around about you, and you got people studying other people's playing styles, so they can come to you and give you advice about their playing style,
Mhm.
about how you can beat them, because you know it's money in the bank at the end of the day. And the same is essentially important in business and business communication. That we have to be able to recognize which communications are from people and which communications are not. Even now translate the text into a voice concept where you can read a script on the internet. It's very easy, very
Mm.
easy. You can read a script on the internet. It will copy your voice and create voice messages for you to send to other people. You don't even have to create the voice messages. Now, if you're doing business presentations,
Mm.
it's very helpful. If you're like me and you don't have a problem talking, and you click voice message and click it on the phone and blah 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 blah, send whatever, right? You know that it's not gonna improve that. But if you're doing a business communication with people, or a short presentation, or you got a client and you want to get some specific information to them, people are using this right now. The voice messages that people are getting in some places are not from the actual person. They're from the AI generated by that person. And that obviously then translates to the next level, which is AI generated video,
Mm.
where in a very short space of time, 3 to 6 months, AI generated video is going to be so accurate that you're not going to know that it's not real. You're not going to know. I could make a video like this with me talking with my AI generated character actions and my AI generated audio and my AI generated script all automatically. It wouldn't even be me and you wouldn't know. You would have no idea. It's so good. It's so good now. And that's where we're at. Okay.